Okay, here we go. Yeah, I'm really excited for Paper Mario Origami. Color Splash sucked, Sticker Star sucked, but I loved like Thousand Year Door, Super Paper Mario, and Paper Mario 64. Like I loved the three classics. Too bad we got two shitty sequels, but I mean, I guess Color Splash had its moments, but I don't know, man. Origami looks good. I mean, as good as a new Paper Mario game can be, I guess. Yeah, fingers crossed, man. Like, you can see what they tried to do and where they tried to save it, but it's still kind of annoying. So yeah, this is DLL percent, meaning that you'll see now that I'm not in a fight. I just, for instance, instantly killed that dude. There's only one fight in the entire game I have to play out, and that's the one that I just died to. Everything else I just insta kill. But yeah, you'll see now I have access to no clip and infinite jumps basically, and an increased speed, so I can just no clip through a lot of this stuff and just. It makes the run from more of an RPG run where it's, you know, strategizing and battling with some movement and glitches obviously, to just a full emphasis on movement. And I don't really have time to grind out 3-hour speedruns, you know, for the main category, or 2 hours or however long it is. So the DLL percent being around an hour is like, it's been great for me to learn. I have the time for it. But I've also become more familiar with the game still. Because you need to do most story triggers, because if you skip too much, you do just softlock. There's multiple times in this game where if you don't hit a certain trigger, the game does just softlock, and as a result, you know, your one's dead, so you do have to kind of play it out to an extent. Like there, I had to trigger that cutscene to unlock an upgrade, or I'd be softlocked later on. I'd actually be softlocked here. Okay. 1 hit, cool. 2 hits. Nope. Wow, cool, nope. Okay, 3 hits, I'll take it. That was slow though. A lot of this early game is just like sitting through dialogue, which is also going to make it decent for streaming, because it's going to be quite easy to just look away from the game and watch chat for a while like I'm doing now and talk, so it's quite nice. Okay. I'm still kind of figuring out the experience routing. I've watched the world record run a whole bunch, and no matter how hard I try to emulate it, I wind up with less experience than they did, and I can't figure out why. So it's like, toward the end of the game, I need to grind just one level out, because I'm one level too short. On the run just before, I had to grind out 2 levels because of a mistake I made, but yeah. Okay. Again, do just dies. Right. Oh, actually, I have to play the next fight out. If I try and insta-kill the next fight, then the game will softlock. Because here's where I unlock my third party member. And I'm not going to give much away in terms of story, because of spoilers and stuff. But I do need to basically break this webbing here. Okay. Wow. Good job, Aya. Well, didn't even cost me any time. Nice. I've just realised that my splits are set up to not show the full game time and just show the split time. That's weird. I need to fix that. Oh, it's because I didn't complete a run, so... That's why. It's not showing times. That's fine, though. Now we're going to start seeing some cool stuff. We actually really start seeing cool stuff in Chapter 2 is when the movement starts getting quite cool. You'll see what I mean. This is just Chapter 1 right now. And I haven't really... Oddly enough, Chapter 1 is the movement I haven't optimized. I'll hit this trigger here. And if I don't hit this trigger, again, the game will soft lock when I enter the next room. Lots of little things like this that, like, learning the run was easy enough because it's just knowing where to go. But I needed to, like, learn which triggers I do and don't have to hit. And there were a few, like, you skip a lot of triggers, but there's a few that do just soft lock the game if you don't hit them. I actually had difficulty with one of the triggers. I kept soft locking in practice at the same point, and I just had to go to the Discord and say, hey, what's going on? And the whole issue, I'll talk about when I get there, I guess, but the whole issue is that I didn't have the right party member at the front of the party. So because I didn't have Leaf there, I had Vi or Kabu there. It was trying to activate a different cutscene because I'd skipped a bunch. So I have to have Leaf at the front to basically skip it. Yeah, here I skip like 10 minutes worth of puzzles, it's great. Just skipping so much. But again, like, after I get this and I go into Chapter 2 is where the movement starts getting really interesting and I really enjoy it. And it's just been really fun to learn this. I made a few mistakes here, so this shouldn't be faster than my other run, because oddly enough, my very first run was probably the best I'm going to get for a while until I learn the more optimized movement. Gotta wait for him to upgrade here or it will soft lock. Okay. Yeah, this is seeming slower than my other run. Only by a few seconds, but... yeah. That's mostly on the, at the very start of the game, when I, messed up the clipping, and then I did really bad on the Kabu rock. See there, I just like warped. The practice mod has a function to save your position in a room and then reload it. But every room in the game kind of has a default saved position that you can just access immediately. And in some cases it's really fast to just use that rather than moving. As you can see, I just skipped an entire room. It was pretty cool. And that starts coming into play a lot. Right, you're going to see it again in just a moment. And in some cases like this, it's just a few steps, but it, you know, makes a difference. Okay, let's not talk to the ant here this time. Cool. That actually wasn't this time, so that's fine. Relatively big cutscene here. Literally, my other run died 15 minutes before the end of it. It's kind of saddening that it's like 40 minutes into the run where like the only real point it's going to die is, because everything else is so easy. I'm only going to be resetting if like it's being super optimal, which obviously these are my first attempts. I'm not going for optimal right now. But it's kind of sad that at this point the only thing that's truly going to kill the run is 40 minutes in an hour run, you know? So there's that, but... Oh, damn it. That was just bad. I forgot my hotkeys. I'm still getting used to the hotkeys of the practice mod as well. I do just want to get one run tonight, which is sub an hour, so I can submit it without feeling bad. I don't want to submit anything, you know, less than an hour. Oh, police outside. But yeah, so for each room you kind of need to learn where the default kind of teleport place is, so that when you do teleport, you know where you're landing. Come on. Collisions off, still colliding with a wall, cool. Oh, I keep doing that. If I teleport here, it puts me on top of these enemies, and that's gonna... Now my experience curve is thrown off. Cool. Okay. Whatever, I'll take it. Now I gotta wait for him to get out the floor. I keep forgetting about that. Teleporting here isn't worth it. Okay. Only half an hour left until this run dies again. Beep boop beep boop boop beep boop boop. I don't know if it's even possible to fail that minigame, because I know the wasp gets cramp really early in. Not sure about the bee though. Maybe she can beat you if she's really slow. Okay, let's not play badly on this one like I did last one. Damn it. Well. Cool, I'm playing badly. Oh, they're all grouped up, nice. That makes up for it. Come on, just 2 more. 1, 2. Well. Cool. Now I can mess about for a bit. Yeah, that was really bad, but again, that point, like, you're basically on a timer. So, like, no matter how bad you play there, you're not going to lose any time, really. It's kind of cool. And again, this is all essential, because you have to get this boomerang. So, like, you have to do all of this, otherwise you could probably skip it, maybe. I'm sure there's a trigger of some kind that stops you from skipping it completely, but... yeah. The split looks like I'm 6 minutes behind. I'm not 6 minutes behind. It's just like... the weird way my splits are set up right now for some reason. I think it's because I don't have any completed runs that are timed. Okay, I'm gonna take this cutscene here. I don't know, because this cutscene has to be skippable, but I can't figure out a way to do it. And I admittedly cannot remember if the world record run skips it or not. Okay. Now for one of the best songs in the game. That we don't get to hear much of. Yeah, so that... I needed the upgraded boomerang just to do that. It's nutty. Okay. Yeah, if you keep hearing the little like bleep bleep sounds, that's me turning no clip on and off over and over again to like clip through things. But obviously when you're clipping through things, for the most part you also clip through triggers, or because you're not on the ground you don't activate a trigger. So you can't just keep it off all the time. Like you can't go into a loading zone, for instance, if you've got no clip on. Anyway, that's that split done. Don't know if that's faster than the other one. I made less mistakes, I think. We'll find out. Nope, 2 seconds slower still. Imagine your first ever run being completely unbeatable by you. Wow, really? Hey, Eden! Thanks so much for coming by the stream. How are you doing, my dude? Much appreciated. Oh, this way. Forgot where I was going for a moment there. Wow, I just completely forgot the route for some reason, like for a split second. Because it's supposed to remind you of Paper Mario. Basically, like, Nintendo messed up the last 2 Paper Mario games. So, like, I'm assuming this team decided we're going to make a good Paper Mario game. This is very, very TTYD inspired and feels just like TTYD. In some cases, even better than TTYD. But this is supposed to make you think of Paper Mario. The battle system, the movement system, everything is based on Paper Mario, really. Even the art style. But in my opinion, I think this game is better than TTYD. But I don't know how popular of an opinion that is. No cam today? I'm just not feeling it today. I don't always feel like I want to be on webcam, you know? So I'm just not feeling it today. So you can have a cool gif of Reimu Hakurei instead. Yeah, TTYD is like an incredible game. It's actually on my list of games to play through on stream. But this... It might just be recency bias, because I haven't played TTYD for a while, and this, you know, it's a relatively recent game, and I've only just finished my own personal playthrough, and now I'm speedrunning it, so it might be recency bias. But I personally feel like I enjoyed this more than TTYD, but that's why I'm planning to play through TTYD again, so I can really feel how they stack up. But this is still an incredible game, and if TTYD is in your top 10 games, you do have to play it. Yeah, I'm not a huge Mario fan either. I like maybe 3 Mario games in total. Do I get this? Oh, nice, I did it. Cool. But yeah, no, I cannot recommend this. It's on Switch. It's on PC. It might be on other consoles, I'm admittedly not sure. I'm playing on PC right now with a PS4 controller, but... incredible game. Great characters, great story, lots and lots of side content. They built in a whole collectible card game, and it's actually a really fun collectible card game. I spent as much time on that as I did the main campaign itself. The campaign was about 25 hours for me, maybe a bit less. It's noticeably shorter than Paper Mario games are, but this is like, you know, an indie game basically, so... I don't know how... It literally only came out on Switch, like, last month or the month before. I didn't hear about it until it came out on Switch, actually, though. It kind of went under the radar. But yeah, I was surprised. I'd never heard of it either. When I got it recommended by some friends on Twitter. And, yeah, I've been absolutely having a blast with it. Luckily, you're not getting much in the way of spoilers from this run because I'm running DLL%, which basically skips like more than half of the game, and what you do play, you don't really play much of. So, you know, the characterization isn't really being spoilt for you. Some of the areas obviously are being a little bit like in how they look and stuff, but the reasoning for why you're there and stuff hopefully isn't obvious. Like DLL%, like I kind of mentioned it earlier, but basically I have access to infinite jumps and a no clip feature and stuff. So, wow, really? Cool. Messed that up. There we go. Well, this split's immediately going to be like 5 seconds slower at least because of that. Unless I don't get the weird leaf bug that I got last time, in which case should be okay. My EXP route is all messed up again because I got an encounter early that I didn't want to. I shouldn't have ranked up there. But I can remedy that again, so it's not, you know, it's only going to cost me like a minute max to remedy, so should be alright. Yeah, we were just talking about that earlier, Eden. Like, Color Splash and Sticker Star are kind of garbage, but a lot of people are getting excited for Origami, and so am I. I'm getting very excited for it. But yeah, these like dungeons that I'm doing in literal minutes are like usually an hour or so long to do casually, so you're really not you really are only seeing a fraction of the game. Like there's a whole puzzle you have to go through to open this door, like just clip through it. Yeah, it is really cool. It's an amazing game. I'm really hoping this run doesn't die at the tank again. That would suck. Just getting horribly unlucky over and over again, you know? Feels bad. And when your mashing sucks as well, like... Anyway, this split's about to go down. This song that's about to play is one of the best songs in the game, but you're gonna hear none of it. It's like, it's probably my favourite song in the game, next to, like, Mathiva's theme. And maybe the general Wasp theme is also really cool. Anyway. This has the whole Paper Mario thing as well of like when one text box is going, other little ones will be as well, like little side conversations and things. Wow, lost 8.2 seconds there. Cool. This next split though, I played so terribly last run, so let's see how it goes. And also, it's worth noting that I'm currently moving twice as fast as you do standard. Her movement speed is actually half of this. But again, this practice mods speedrun category allows for this speed up function as well, so... You'll occasionally see, like, I dip to a really slow speed when it disables itself. Okay. Grind some levels out. Yeah, it's very heavily sped up by the practice mod. Like, the movement even feels the same speed as TTYD, admittedly. So, I need one more level here. Okay. That should be it. Nice. Didn't make the mistake this time. And one more for good measure, just to make sure that my XP curve is now sorted. Okay. Oh wow, I did it again. Cool. So now, like, the big skip is going to happen. I just completed Chapter 2. I'm about to skip to a Chapter 6 state by accepting a mission, which will let me go to an area that I usually otherwise wouldn't be able to go to. And this is where the big skip truly takes place in this category. So I'm going to clip through this wall here, and accepting that quest opened up this hole in this wall, which has now allowed me to, yeah, get here, and now I've just basically skipped a good 50% of the game. Because this area here is supposed to be how I access it, basically. So, yeah. Of course, the problem with doing that is that you do wind up really underleveled, and there is one fight you have to play out, which is the split titled, "This is where runs go to die," because if you get unlucky, the fight can just end you. Yeah, I'm gonna lose loads of time on this split. Oh, wow. Haha. Because I forgot to split it properly last time. But I think I'm deleting this split anyway. I was talking about it, but it's like a minute long. I don't think it has any place being in here, really. Yeah, it's like a 1 minute and 19 seconds split. It's like, I don't see the point. You don't really do anything in it, it's just navigation through the wasp hideout. Anyway. So, this is the split, where the run goes to die. In about 10 minutes, I'm going to play the only fight you actually have to play out in this category. And it's gonna kill the run again. There has to be a safer way to do it, but I don't know what it is. I might admittedly grind an extra level out, just to get some HP, but I don't really know. Wow. Did I just soft lock the game? No? Okay, cool. But I did accidentally... Oh, I gotta make sure Leaf is up front here. That was sucked. I just lost loads of time to that. So, I'll show you when I get there, but basically, this practice mod, you have a few cheats, such as instantly kill the fight, teleport to certain areas, etc. One of the buttons is instant kill the fight, one of the hotkeys. Certain cheats that you do in this practice mod can soft lock the game if you don't hit a certain trigger, a certain story trigger. Like, if Leaf wasn't up front right now, I would soft lock the game and the run would be over. This particular fight, if you use the instant kill button on it, you kill the tank, which is the first phase of the fight, but you don't go into the standard fight, which is the second phase. You kind of get soft locked between the two phases of the fight. So you have to play out the first phase to then instant kill the second phase. Otherwise, you just can't beat the fight. You soft lock really badly between the two phases. And it's the only fight in the game where that's the case. There's one other fight right at the start of the game that if you don't fulfill the objective of saving Leaf, then if you instant kill it, you soft lock the game there. Then the first boss, if you kill it before it buffs itself, it soft locks for some reason. But yeah, it's like, basically because the game isn't programmed to be handling these cheat codes, essentially. Which is what I'm using. It doesn't know what to do and just doesn't do anything. But right now, if Leaf wasn't at the front of my party, I struggled with this in practice because I didn't know what was happening. I had to ask the Discord for help. If Leaf isn't at the front of your party, you activate 2 cutscene triggers at once, including this one, and you get a soft lock here. Like, you can't move after that cutscene. It's really dumb, but it's one of the side things of learning this category, is learning just how to not make the game die. Look at all these red splits. Okay. Oh my god. Cool. I just activated no clip at the same time as talking to the ant, and Vi just fell through the floor. Feels good, man. The current world record is on screen. It's 51 minutes 57 seconds. My current goal is sub 1 hour. Wow. My current goal is sub 1 hour, and I'm not going to submit anything to the leaderboards until I have a sub 1 hour run. Granted, there are literally only 3 current runs on the leaderboard in this category, because it's not a main category, it's a it's like a meme category basically. But I'm running it because it's really fun, and also I'm still kind of learning glitchless. No, it's fine, like, I don't mind you asking because it is kind of small. I hit that trigger, wonderful. I meant to skip this trigger. Oh well, it's some more experience, I guess. But yeah, I am learning glitchless, one of the main categories, but it's going slowly, so this is like a nice change of pace from that. Wow, I did it again. Okay, wonderful. For some reason my right input just doesn't go through sometimes on that screen, and I take health rather than TP. Oh well. To be fair, if the tank's gonna kill me, it's worth taking the extra few moments. Glitchless is about... the world record is like 2.5 hours. The average run is about 3 hours. Any percent, which is basically glitchless but with skips. The world record is just under 2 hours, but the average run is about 2 hours and 2.5 hours-ish. So, like, yeah, I don't really have time to grind out 2-hour-long speedruns right now either. With, like, my current RuneScape addiction and stuff, it's like, I don't want to lose too much EXP in RuneScape to speedrunning. So these, like, nice little 1-hour runs in DLL percent are perfect for me. And I love this game, so I really want to play it more, so this is a good way to. Like, regularly scheduled RuneScape streams will be happening again soon, maybe. I've got a couple of programming streams in mind as well that I want to do. But I'm just... with everything going on with, like, the FGC and Smash and even VGC right now, it's like... I'm constantly exhausted just looking at Twitter. So I'm just trying to do stuff that isn't too mentally taxing. So programming's kind of not on the table right now. Don't teleport? Oh wait, I can teleport here. It's the other room where I can't. Whoops. Okay. This is the room where I can't teleport. It's equipment, Kabu's medals. Okay, cool. It's horrible what's going on, but it has to happen, and that's the worst part. Like, I'm not mad that it's happening because it has to. I'm mad because it has to happen. And it's just exhausting. It's really painful to refresh Twitter and see another my experience with X twit longer. When some of these people were my friends, or at least like acquaintances to some degree, and it's like, it's just exhausting all the time. Okay. Honestly, the extra bit of health I got from that one accidental level up will just make the tank fight that little bit easier, because I keep missing blocks on the one attack right now. For some reason I can't get the timing down for it, so the extra bit of health might be good. Like, I can block everything else fine, but it's just that one attack. Anyway, let's hope this run doesn't die. Like, I know it's been happening in VGC as well. I haven't really followed much of that because Smash and FGC alone is too much. I don't want to add VGC to that as well. Okay. I need to go and grind out 2 levels pre-Rubber Prison, so yeah. The arm yeah, Vi is like my favourite character. She's got loads of like really adorable poses, and like her sprites are just so cute. She is a very good character. And yeah, when she does the arm wiggle thing, like, she does that right at the start of the game, and at that moment I knew she was my favourite character when I first saw that. She's great. Like, Kabu and Leaf are also really good. Like, Kabu is the stoic paladin fighting for justice type, and Leaf is like cold, and if he gets annoyed at you he will threaten you, and he's just like really, just like, he's the cold member. But Vi's like, at one point early in the game, like very early in the game, Kabu says helping people is its own reward, and Vi says it's really, really not. And it's just like, this character's great. Okay. Let's grind out a few levels here on the submarine. But like, all of the characters have their own little sort of sub-story that you follow throughout the main story. And like a few side quests that push it a bit further. And the lore for this game is actually really deep. Like, the story they've made for this world is actually really deep and really good. Okay. I can't afford to make another mistake here. One more fight. Okay, I need one more level. You know what, I might try and grind out 2 levels, just for the extra bit of health, to make the tank fight a bit easier. Just to get a run finished, you know? Right, there's all the TP that I need. I want one more rank just for the extra bit of health, to make the tank fight a bit easier. Because the next thing I do now is the one fight you play out. You might have seen me equip some badges earlier and buy some items along the way. And wait, did I buy the... I did, cool. The Mega Rush. I can't remember if I bought it or not. Okay. Let's grab a couple of levels. Well, one level even. There should be a wasp around here. There. Okay. Cool. I'm going to put this into health, and hopefully that helps my survivability on this tank fight. Just to get a run cleared. Anyway, let's do it. Let's go to the place where runs go to die, shall we? Hopefully I can get a run cleared tonight. Thanks, Eden. Here we go. This is it. I've over-prepared for this now. So let's just hope it goes according to plan, shall we? Okay. Mega Rush Kabu. Burly Bomb this thing. So yeah, if I try and instant kill this fight now... it'll suffer luck. Because there's a second phase that it tries to go into. Good luck. Okay. Relay over to Vi. So you'll see now I'm actually in combat. This looks like a Paper Mario game. Once more. Good luck. Kabu got poisoned, that sucks. Right, let's relay over to Vi. Oh no. Fly drop again. Once more, come on. Don't choke this. Okay, good. Missiles. 2 people died, that sucks, but... wow, really? Cool. I think the poison ended it there. That sucks. Okay, one more try. That went really well until that happened. Not what I wanted, but I'll take it. Okay. Relay to Vi. Gotta get this right. Here we go again. One. Two. Okay. No idea what the chance of poison is. Very low, because he has to choose that move, and then that move has to poison. Oh, that happened again. Cool. Vi, don't die. Okay, Vi's just gotta live this turn, honestly. One. And then she can die, honestly. Wow. Cool, they died again. This sucks. Please don't kill me. Wow, okay. There we go. I've just got to make sure I don't die to the next... to his... Oh, my controller DC'd again. Don't DC, please. Don't DC. Not now. Oh my god! It came back just in time to awesome that last hit. Oh! Okay. Jesus, my controller DC'd again. It keeps DCing on that fight. Anyway, it's done. That was stressful. There's got to be a way to make that more consistent. I'm going to study the world record a few more times. And see if it is just luck. But, like, my controller reconnected just on time there. To, awesome that last hit. If I didn't awesome it, I would have died and the one would have been over. Anyway, I don't think this is going to sub 1 hour. It might, but... Let's see. I've got 9 minutes to get to the Wasp King and kill him now. Oh, and then finish the game. Okay. Don't choke this, Aya. Sub 1 hour so you can actually submit something, please. Wow, don't choke this, please. I went to the wrong place. Here's where I want to go. Don't get the cutscene. Not now. Okay. Don't choke here. Please. Do I actually have to... There we go. Oh, this is cutting it really close. I'm not sure if this is going to be sub 1 hour. Here's the end of the run coming up, though. The last thing I have to do is fight this guy and then watch a few cutscenes. I'm kind of mad the tank went as bad as it did. And there's the final boss defeated! Wait, that's not the final boss defeated. Whoops. Okay. I'll manually edit this split to get the right time. I forgot you fight him once more. I'll manually edit this split later to actually show the accurate time. Oh my god, this is cutting it so close. Sub 1 hour, please, that's all I want. There we go, that's the Wasp King defeated. So yeah, that's more like 5501-ish, 5502 maybe. And that's it, that's the game done. I've just got to like play the cutscene out now. It's weird that the tank was left with 2 HP. That happened a couple of times in practice as well. There's got to be a more consistent way to do the extra 2 HP of damage, but I don't know what it is. I'll have to go back and rewatch the other runs. Stop talking and let me end the game. We got 4 minutes until... Really? Come on. This is frustrating. I'm just now sat watching my timer tick down, basically. Well, there must be a way, because I'm fairly sure when I watched the world record run, they didn't have to do the extra 2 damage with basic attacks. At the very least, this wouldn't be a time that's last place on the rankings, but I don't know if it's going to make it sub an hour. Okay, when it fades to white at this ceremony, that's time. Oh. I finally got my first completed run, and it looks like I achieved my goal on my first attempt. Which is cool. I'll take it. $57.21. Yep, sub 1 hour. Given that, like, the current last place is, like, 1 hour 2 minutes or something. I'll take it. That wouldn't be a last place time of the 3 runs that are on the leaderboard. I'm probably going to submit that and maybe do more attempts tomorrow. I'll submit that tonight, though. Why not? It's a meme run, no one really cares, let's be honest. But there we go, sub 1 hour, I got my goal on my first try. I'll take it. None of this is like part of the run now. Now, there are some stuff in the rules about, like, frame rate settings and things, so I guess I'll just exit to the main menu, show that it is on the DLL version 2.0.1, and then I think, like, you need to be 60 FPS, so there it is, 60 FPS, we're good. Okay, cool, that's that run. Do I do another?